Once upon a time, the Hill family traveled in a covered wagon along the Oregon Trail from Tennessee to southern Oregon. The Hill family was made up of Father Isaac and Brother Sisera.
Mother, Elizabeth Fine Hill. Elder sister, Martha Louise. Lou. And me, the middle sister, Mary. I'm the little sister, Anne Hasseltine. Hass. Oh, Mary.
And then there's me, little Grace Alice, the little ghost child of Dunn Hill Cemetery. I'll be the narrator, helping this family tell their story.
My family arrived and settled down on the plot of land then known as Donation Land Claim, which later became the little city of Klamath Junction, which now is the location of Emigrant Lake. After leaving Tennessee with livestock, tools for building, and other supplies, as well as 2 books, the Bible and the Pilgrim's Progress. Our father and brother set up a small log cabin, 1 room, dirt floors, and only holes for windows. They were building when we stayed in a fortified house in Fort Wagner. That's where your talent is today.
The first winter was hard for the Hill family. They lost all their wealth that came with them, leaving them quite desolate.
My girls and I kept a brave face. But we would often wander off to a secluded place. And cried alone. We didn't want anyone to know or to see. Such was the pride of our family.
Donation land claim wasn't right for the Hills or any of the other settlers, 700 which came from the east. No, it belonged to the native people, who you can bet didn't take much cunning to white pioneers coming and taking over their land.
So much slaughter and massacre. So many lives lost. On both sides. Not too much to be proud about then.
Eventually, though, the location known as Donation Land Claim became to be Lost City of Klamath Junction, Oregon.
The connecting point between Klamath Falls and Ashland along the old highway, now vanishing in the depths of Emigrant Lake. My little city met its watery grave. And what a city it was in its time. Several distinguished families, gas stations, a mechanic, a cafe, and, well, the roadhouse. Oh, the Dutch Mill, the place of many a Saturday night dance. Oh, Mary, don't you know what occurred there? Those wild men using the lovely fruit from our apple orchard for the devil's brew? I'd rather spend my time at the library in Ashland. Yes, indeed. And after those Saturday night dances, there were so many fistfights up the road at the Silver Springs. Too many wounds were tended to because of Satan's seductive syrup. Oh, those were the days, weren't they? Oh, Mary. Well, my eldest and youngest daughters always were so close, so much alike, so principled. And Mary. Yes?
Oh, Mary.
Every city must have a cemetery.
by my family, of course.
The first ever burial was our beloved cousin, only 19 years old.
Oh, Izzy, such a handsome young man.
Oh, Mary. He was killed out at Evans Creek in the Rogue Indian War of 1853.
Such a shame.
The war lasted 6 weeks, and in the cemetery lie 17 pioneers who died fighting.
In happier news, my 3 daughters each married well. I was the first, to the handsome Patrick Dunn, on February 23rd, 1854.
Oh, Mary. I married next on May 9th, 1854 to the more handsome James H. Russell.
Well, I never have. Lou, what about you?
I married Alvin Gillette, April 25th, 1855.
Remember how it saddened all the men in the valley who used to line up at our fence on Sunday mornings to catch a glimpse of the fine hill girls?
Oh, Mary.
As the years passed, Martha and Anne hated liquor.
Prohibitionist.
Teetotalers.
Oh, Mary.
My proudest moment was when I and several other women gathered our knitting in rocking chairs and set up in front of a saloon. The owner offered us each a shot, which we proudly poured out on the street.
After 3 days of no one daring to come in, the owner had to close his business.
Oh, the poor soul.
Oh, Mary.
Come now, girls, no fighting.
In 1865, Anne and her husband James set up a marble book alongside Ashland Creek.
Yes, always in demand were monuments and headstones.
Yes, indeed. You and Martha gave new meaning to the term cold sober.
Oh, Mary.
In 1860, Emigrant Lake was fully expanded and the final dam flooded up to its original cemetery.
So many of our family dug up to be transported. Oh, the humility, the shame.
But Mother, we gave you and dear Papa such a lovely monument in the center of the new location.
Yes, Mother. You should see the photo of Anne and I standing near yours and Papa's headstones.
Dear Mother, if only you could see the great monument my dear James has set up for us in the middle of yours and Papa's tombstones.
Oh, Anne,